Hello everyone, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
So, okay, so yeah, have you guys covered week 5 and 6 or yet to do?
Sir, I have only done week 5.
Week 5 only completed, sir, but week
5 only completed, sir.
Yeah, 5 only completed.
Okay,
6 started, but not yet.
we started the 6 week.
I need some clarification in grade GA5, that EMQ, on the options.
okay,
Yeah, similar questions. I was confused with these options, what to give, when to give, when it is repeated. Yeah, that will be great if you can explain. Thank you.
okay, yeah, we can do that. And yeah, tomorrow, Professor Usha ma'am will be taking the session from 6:30 to 8:30, which will be complete revision of week 5 and 6.
Okay, so
What is the agenda today?
Today is the open session for week 5 and 6.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you are confused between the simultaneous replacement and order thing, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, let's just write it down first. Okay, and how are the qualifier scores? Everyone, like, is it good or just cleared something? Okay, suppose let's suppose I have 5 objects. Okay, let's say O1, O2, O3, O4, and O5. Okay, and this can be anything, like let's assume just simply 5 objects, distinct objects, and I have to arrange them. I have to do the arrangements for them, right? And it is also given to me that, let's say, repetition of object is not allowed. Okay, so in that case, like, how do you solve it? At the first place, you can have any of these 5 objects, right? Then at the same time, like for the second place, you are left with only 4 objects because repetition of object is not allowed, right? And similarly for the third, you are left with 3. So here, if you notice that you are doing this thing simultaneously, right? You are select, like filling in the first place, then the second place, then the third place. And all these 3 things are happening simultaneously. It's not like either this position is filled or this position is filled. Like all 3 are filled at the same time, right? Who asked this question?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, so everything is happening simultaneously, right? That's why we multiply as well.
Okay.
So that's what we mean by the simultaneous occurrence.
But it is also confusing when the repetition is not allowed, unless I fill the first one, I do not know which one is already used, right? Then only I will know the rest of the 4. So why don't I say that it is simultaneously or sorry, sequentially?
Simultaneously means it's happening at the same time, right? You have to fill all the 3 at the same time. Like, okay, let's suppose you have these. What can we take example? I think let's suppose these are the,
Yeah.
this is the only single place you have to fill, right?
Mhm.
And you can fill it with either even numbered object or odd number object, right? So when you do that, you can have any of it, right? Either O2 or O4. You have two options here, right?
Mhm. Yes.
But if you go for odd number, you will have three options, right? And both of these things are not happening simultaneously. Either this will happen or this will happen. That's why we also do the addition rule of principle. That's what we do when either this will happen or this. These things are not happening at, cannot happen at the same time as well, right?
Okay. Okay.
So simultaneous occurrence will be here in this case.
Uh-huh.
Replacement, as it
So
is
one
mentioned.
second, sorry.
Yeah.
Can we assume that it will be simultaneous whenever there is a repetition is allowed? Can
No,
we
no,
go-
it's
huh?
no. Whenever we use multiplication, it's kind of a sense that we are doing the event simultaneously.
I see.
Yeah, because we are doing, that's why we are multiplying, right? If
Okay.
because all these things can happen at the same time. Here, these two cannot happen at the same time. That's why we
Okay.
add these two. So simultaneous is kind of tells you whether to do the multiplication or addition thing. It's
Okay.
nothing like that.
So here addition, can we say it as the sequential?
Sequential in what sense, like here we are filling only one object, so we cannot say about anything about order, replacement, repetition.
Okay.
When we have multiple things, then we look into that. Like here we have to fill 3, and we know that repetition of objects is not allowed. So it's a clear symbol that replacement is not happening. Once we use the object, we cannot use it again somewhere else, right? And order, yes, here order do matter, right? Because if I place O1, O2, O3, it is different from O3, O2, O1. So in such cases, order do matter. If we are considering these two as the same, then we say that order does not matter.
That means whenever there is a position for one of the letter is fixed, then the order is important.
Yeah, order is important because if order is not important, then these two must be the same case, right? Not different.
Got it. Got it.
So that's how you find order. Replacement thing is mostly given to you in the question in most of the cases. And simultaneous, you have to identify whether these 2 or 3 things happening together or one of them can happen at one time only, not the other.
If possible, can you give examples for this simultaneous, general examples?
General examples. Okay, let's.
A case both having simultaneous and non-simultaneous, because it is little bit confusing.
Okay, well, let's consider something. Okay, let's consider this about it.
Password selection also.
Okay, let's say I am rolling the dice 5 times. Five, right? And let's say one condition is, let's just make it 2 for now. Okay. First condition is, let's say on the second dice, I should get either 2 or 6. So on the first dice, you can have anything, any of the 6 things, right? But for the second dice, you have only 2 possibilities.
Two possibilities.
And you are also tossing the dice simultaneously, kind of, right? One after the other. That's why we are multiplying total number of cases as well. Total number of possibilities. Because these two things can happen together,
Can
right?
we say it as all at a time? Simultaneous means doing all at a time.
Yeah, you can say it. So here, any of these 6 possibilities can come. And on the second, only 2 or 6 can come. Right? So these two things can happen together, right? These can occur simultaneously.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Is it equal to rolling it two dice simultaneously?
Yeah, it is 2 dice.
Okay.
Okay. Next case, you can consider it as I am rolling the dice, right? So one case is I should get odd numbered faces on both the die, or even numbered faces on both the die. So in that case, one possibility is you can get like odd. For odd, you have 3 possibilities, and for even also you have 3. But if you look at these 2 specific events, let's say this is event E1, E2. These 2 cannot happen together, right? These 2 are either even will happen or E2.
Yes.
So in that case, we say that simultaneous occurrence is not here. That's why we add these 2 different cases. So whenever we are using kind of addition rule of principle, you can say that things are not simultaneous. Either one of them will be happening.
For the condition of even, sir, it is simultaneous.
Yeah, within
And
even
for the
it is
condition of
simultaneous.
E2, it is simultaneous.
Yeah.
But it has or else also. So how we will go conclude that it is not simultaneous?
It depends on the question mainly. If we are asking about, let's say, about tossing 2, 3 dice, okay, in that case you will say that it is simultaneous kind of, because any of the things can happen. But when we define these 2 situations and then ask whether the events are simultaneous or not, then in that case it is not, because both of them
So it will depend how the question has been put.
Yeah.
Although it has both simultaneous as well as non-simultaneous.
Yeah.
We have to decide it finally how it is.
Yeah, in question statement, the things are very specific. If you look at this question for the selection of gift wrapper, so it is pretty clear that our events are only selecting the gift wrappers, nothing else we are focusing on. Here also events are distribution of awards only. So things are specified whether for which we are asking steps.
So in the first case, the selection of gift wrappers, it is simultaneous, right?
I cannot answer the graded one.
No, actually, here, what is the doubt during the last session also? Why you are using the word one after the other for simultaneous? That is the main doubt for me, because simultaneous means parallel, right? All at one time.
Yeah, all at one time. Yeah.
But last time also, even the other instructor also, he also used the word one after the other. Now, just before you also use the word one after other. That means, is there any words like that framed to define the simultaneous? That's what my doubt.
Yeah, simultaneous means things can happen together, kind of. Whenever things can happen together, we say it's kind of simultaneous occurring.
Can we say they're independent of each other?
Independence part, let's not.
Yeah, that's what my doubt is. Is there any link between these actions? Is there any relation between these actions?
Yeah, only relation between them is. Okay, let's take a good example. Okay, let's consider a word. Okay, let's say this is my word, right?
Okay.
And I have to make 4-letter words using the alphabets of this word, okay, and without repetition, let's say. Okay. So in general, you have to fill the 4 spaces, right? If you read the question statement, first thing you get in mind is you have to fill the 4 spaces, right? And yeah, so how will you do that, right? First, you will select any of the word and fill in over here, right?
Yeah.
And at the same time, from the remaining, because repetition is not allowed, you will be again filling another word over here and then here, then here. You will be doing this at this kind of at the same time, right? To make a 4-letter word.
Okay.
So that's why it is kind of, then we say that it's simultaneous. We are also using multiplication rule of principle over here, if you notice something.
Okay.
Sir, I am not clear on this. See, there is no repetition here. If I can repeat, I can grab any of these and I can put any of them.
Yeah.
So since there is no repetition, for the first place I'm filling with the V. Then I have to know which are those that are vacant. So only those things I will be able to pull into the next position.
Yeah, that's what you can see. You are, because you are doing it simultaneously, you are kind of bound to what you are filling at the first place also. First you will be filling this place, right?
Yeah.
After that you will be making decision about other, depending on whether repetition is allowed or not, right? Then you will switch to that step, and then you will
I
switch to
think
this step.
these actions are happening at a time, but we are identifying one after the other, maybe.
Yeah, these are happening at the same time, but you are identifying it one after the other.
Yes, that's what
That's kind
you
of
guys are
simultaneous.
using one after the other. I was not getting clear.
Okay.
Thank you.
Clear. Okay. And if we make this with repetition, okay, just in case, still for the first place you can fill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, any of the 7, right?
Yep.
Then you move to filling the second step, right? You are kind of doing it at the same time. After filling the first position, you are moving to second, right? So here also you see that repetition is allowed. So you are allowed to use all the alphabets again. There is no kind of restriction. 7, again 7. And you have to do it at the same time to make this 4-letter words, right? It's not like you doing these two and not doing these two, filling these two.
Okay.
We're doing it kind of at the same time. So that's kind of. There are things which cannot happen at the same time as well. Okay. So
Sir, for example, some race is there. First, somebody has come first, second, third position. So that is not at the same time, sir. But we will multiply.
yeah, it is at the same time, right? Because okay, suppose this is the race track kind of thing. Okay, let's. So if okay, in a race, right? Let's say there are 10 athletes. Okay. So first position can be occupied by any of the 10, right? Like gold medal can go
Any
to
of 10.
any of the 10, right? Then after in the same race, right? It is happening that of the remaining 9, anyone can appear at the second. And after that, anyone at the 8th position. Oh, sorry, 3rd position. So 8 possibilities. So if you kind of notice,
The action of running is a simultaneous action. Is it?
yeah, running, or you can say that you are giving them medals, kind of. First you will give it to the first, then second, then third, kind of like that. For giving the gold medal, you have 10 options. For silver, you have 9. For bronze, you have 8. Something like that. But you are doing
It
this.
looks as though are not happening together. But when we are thinking, when if we have to give 3 medals, who will be the winner? Like one time we will be thinking that way.
Yeah.
So that option, if we consider that way, so it is as simultaneous.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Simultaneous. Once you're clear with simultaneous, repetition part is pretty simple. It's more in most of the cases it is mentioned in the question whether you are allowed replacement or not. Right? With repetition means you are replacing that thing because it can appear again in the next position and so on. So you are having doubt only in the simultaneous thing or in the replacement and order thing as well?
So please explain the order part too.
Order part 2. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's say again you have to make 4-letter words using the alphabets of this, right? One person makes the word, let's say, just simple 4, right? And other one just reversed it simply, right? Even though we are using the same alphabets, we are still considering them as a different cases. Why? Because of their order is different, right? Implied these are different cases, right? So in such cases, order matter. But if it doesn't matter whether you write, okay, let's say these are the arrangements. And if someone asks you, you have to choose only 4 letters, 4 alphabets, and nothing else. So whether you choose BERT in this order or TREV, you are choosing the same 4 alphabets. So these two are kind of same, right? Because the alphabet at the end we are having are B, E, R, and T, right? So here order does not matter, because if I select in this order or this order, the alphabets I am having are these 4 only. But if I am arranging them, then these two makes different words. So here the order matters. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So that's the order part. And with replacement is, you suppose you are allowed to use the same alphabet again, then obviously you are doing it with replacement. You are after using it, you are replacing it back to its position, and then you are allowed to use it again, something like that. So whenever there is repetition is allowed, you are doing it with replacement. You can consider kind of it as same. Okay. Anything else?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
In what kind of problem we need to use the formula n power r?
N power r. Okay, it's not something kind of specific. Okay, one question is from this activity, right? You can either answer true or false, or you may not attempt it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Have you covered week 6 by now?
No, sir.
Okay.
It.
Switch to, okay. Let's suppose there are 5 questions, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. While answering for the first question, you can either answer true or false or not attempt it at all. So you can solve the first question in 3 ways, right? Similarly, second question also you can do it in 3 ways. Same for third, fourth, and fifth, right? And since we are attempting, like doing all the 5 paper questions in a paper at kind of at the same time, or simultaneous occurrence, right? One after the other. First question, then second, then third, fourth, fifth. We multiply these things, so it comes out to be 3 raised to the power 5. Okay. Once you move to week 6, you will also get how we reach this, also using permutation combination.
So you can explain week 6 a little bit.
In week 6, okay, you won't be using the multiplication addition rule, but here you will switch to permutation combination thing. Okay. Let's suppose you have 20 distinct objects, and you have to arrange them and in the 5 places. I'm doing the arrangement over here. So whenever we are talking about arrangement, so
This permutation.
yeah, order do matter. And if one more condition of permutation is, let's say, repetition, not allowed.
Not
Like once I place the object, it's not allowed. So the way you do in week 5, it's for the first place you have 20, then to fill the second you have 19 objects, 18, 17 and 16. But in the week 6, you will be doing kind of in the permutation way. Permutation says that you have to arrange 20 objects in these 5 places, 20p5, something kind of like. And the formula for permutation is, let's say if I have npr, it's n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. So if I plug in the values, I will get this thing. And in week 5, I think you know how to solve the factorials. Into 17 into 16 into factorial divided by 15 factorial. It's kind of get cancelled out and you're left with the same answer. So instead of doing these things like multiplication addition rule, we directly switch to this permutation and answer that 20p5 are the total number of arrangement possibles. But the base is still the multiplication and addition rule while doing. And in the combination, order do not matter. Combinations means we have to choose the objects. So whenever we're choosing whether I choose object 1 and object 2 in this order or object 2 first, then object 1, these are kind of same. So order does not matter over here. So in that case, let's suppose out of 20, you have to choose 5 objects. So you just simply answer 20C5, nothing else. While in such question here, you divide it by 2 factorial because O1, O2 and O2, O1 are the same places, something like that. So combination permutation makes your calculation a bit easy to handle.
Actually, here combinations with non-distinct objects is not explained in the lecture. Actually, it's not needed.
Combination with
Non-distinct
yeah,
objects.
it has been kind of removed from the course for now.
So now no need.
Yeah, no, it's not in the course.
Okay.
In the week 6, you are saying, right? The combination.
This is week 6 only. Combination.
This object not distinct. Yeah, this part we have removed.
Permutations it's covered, but in the combinations it's only with distinct.
Yeah, it's not in for now.
Actually, this theory part looks easy only, but while solving the problems, facing some issues.
Yeah, because you have to understand whether what things are allowed to you, because you don't know whether to use permutation or combination. You need to be kind of clear with that.
And after knowing also whether to add or whether to multiply, that is also sometimes a little bit tricky.
Yeah, for that you have to see the simultaneous occurrences or not. If the occurrence is simultaneous, you kind of multiply it. If it is not, then you do the addition. Right?
Okay.
So if you are able to, like, after seeing the question, if you are able to identify these, like which all things are happening, you just have to do the multiplication addition thing, nothing else left out of it.
Sir, for week 6, there is no EMQ.
There is practice assignment only. EMQ is graded in only week 5 for now. Yeah. No other week will be having it. Yeah, and quiz 2 will be having it. So yeah.
The question in quiz 2 will be in the form of EMQ.
A few questions. Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
may I ask a question?
Yeah.
In practice assignment 5, there was a question about find the ratio of number of 3-digit numbers. Should I tell you the question? Or?
Yeah, I think won't be having it. Yeah, you have to tell me. Yeah.
It states find the ratio of the number of 3-digit numbers, all digits being even, whose digits either increase or decrease from left to right, to the
Okay.
number of 3-digit numbers, all digits being odd, whose digits either increase or decrease from right to left.
All are either increase or decrease, left to right, right?
From right to left.
Okay, for evens we have left to right, and
Yes.
for odd we have right to left, right? Something like that.
Yes.
Okay, so in this
Either increase or decrease. Yes.
yeah, it's either this can happen or both cannot happen together. Sure, right.
Yes.
This is not simultaneous occurrence. Yeah, so you have to kind of do it manually. Like digits we have is 0, 1, 2 up to 10, right?
Yes.
Yeah, up to 9, so 10 digits we have. So if you look at the even part, if I switch to only even, only possibilities are 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8, right?
Yes.
And for odd you will be having 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Nothing else.
Yes.
So yeah, if I fix the number 8 first, right?
Yes.
Like this is the maximum, right?
Yes.
Then any of the 4 can come here. There is only one way I can put 8 here, right?
Yes.
And there are 4 ways I can fill the second place using any of these 4 numbers.
So when the
Yeah, all
question
of them
says,
are less than it.
so when the question says all even, does it mean that the number has to be even, or all digits in that number has to be even?
In the question it is mentioned all digits being
Is
even.
being given, yes.
Okay.
So one digit you used here, you are left with only 3 more digits, right? So 12 cases are rare, right? Next.
Sorry, sir, just one question.
Yeah.
If we have selected 8, you said we have 4 choices here because any one of these can fit. But
Yeah,
then what if we fit 2 here?
Okay, it won't be increasing. Okay, we have to do it that way only. Okay, let's fix 8 and 6 first. Okay, 6 can also be done in one way. And for the next remaining, you have only any of these 3, right? So 3 cases.
Yes.
Next, we fix 8, then we fix 4, the third largest. And then any of the 2 can come.
Yes.
2 cases, then again we fix 8, and then we fix 2.
Only one.
Only one case. Then similarly, we will be fixing 6 at the first place and 4 at the second. Then you will be
2
having
cases.
2 cases. Then we will be fixing 6 first and then 2. We will be having one
Only
case.
one case.
Similarly, you have to fix 4 and 2. That's only another one case, right?
Yes.
It is for increasing.
Yes.
Similarly, you have to do for decreasing, like fixing 2 over here first and then doing it. Then
there is nothing.
4, 6, 8, yeah, like that you have to do.
For 2, if we fix 2 in front, I mean, this is decreasing. I suppose what we've just done is
We have done for decrease.
decreasing. Now for increasing, if we fix 2 here, then we can't fix anything else.
For increasing, we can pick, right?
Oh, okay, increasing. Oh, I'm so sorry.
We can fix 4 over here, then 2 possibilities. Similarly, you have to do it for odd and then simplify the ratio.
It has to be done manually.
Yeah, it has to be done manually.
Sir, what?
Yeah.
One question related to graded assignment related to EMQ.
Okay.
I submitted that one, but the test run score is showing 0. So the submission is successful or what?
No, test run score would be good if you submit.
No, the file is submitted, but the test run score is showing 0.
It must be showing some message here.
Yeah, it is showing UF8 code can't decode byte something in position 14.
In position 14,
Yes.
there are only 11 question words. You have to check the format again.
I mean, it has to be, I mean, the answer has to be given in the Word document, notepad, and that file has to be zipped and then uploaded, right?
No, it don't have to be zipped. It's
I
only
zipped
the
it.
text file. No, yeah, that's why it's showing error.
Okay,
You have
I
to
will.
upload only text file.
Okay, got it. I will do that.
Okay. Yeah, go through the instruction video. It's in the week 2 only.
Okay.
This is the
Sir.
sample template. Yeah.
Yeah, answer it, then I'll ask.
Yeah, once you click it, you will see that this is the template file. You can see that how you have to enter in and upload this text file only. Don't zip it.
Yeah. When it says there's an option like choose file, before that some option is given like zip or something. So that's why I added the
Yeah,
zip.
because it's kind of new thing. We are also experimenting. So portal changes, we will implement it really quick. But for now, it's you have to upload
Okay,
TXT only.
I'll check with the text file and then see.
Yeah, in text, yeah, you will get this. That it will tell you whether you have answered the correct number of questions or not. Something.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Sir, I have a question from graded 5. First question, which is 0 marking.
Okay.
What does it imply?
Okay, so for now, you may know that there are 5 marks bonus for solving practice assignment, right?
For
If you
week
solve.
5.
No, for throughout the course. Solve practice assignments and score greater than 40 in it. You will be getting some bonus marks out of 5 for doing it regularly for 12 weeks. Okay.
Sir, is there any deadline for solving this practice assignment?
It's assumed to be same as the graded assignment, but I'm not really sure. You have to ask support for that. Okay. So yeah, this is the condition to get this 5 bonus marks. Okay. So here it is like if you agree to share your data for the analysis purpose, where your personal information will not be shared, personally identifiable information, you will get 0.5 bonus marks out of those 5. So you have to work only for 4.5. Okay. These 0.5 bonus marks will be awarded if you agree to share the data.
So this bonus marking is just only for this GA5 part 1 only, or all the practice assignments?
No, it's only for graded assignment 5. Like it's mentioned here, right?
Yeah.
Data of your scores of this graded assignment only for analysis purpose. Okay, so we will use only the aggregate of scores, like how much a person scores in first question, second question, something like that.
Where it will be added bonus?
In the practice assignment bonus marks.
No, where it will be utilized, where it will be benefited.
See, for practice assignment, you are having 5 bonus marks, right? For solving practice assignment. So we will give you 0.5 marks over there, if you agree. Something like that.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Suppose if you are getting 4 marks out of 5 for practice assignment, you will get 4.5 if you agree.
But this will be added to the end term or the quiz 1 or 2, sir?
Your final score.
Final score this semester. Okay.
Yeah, your final score for stats 1, this 0.5 marks will be added. Yeah. Anything else?
Sir, last problem, do events it has a 0 as a member?
Yeah.
Consider?
Yeah, we consider.
Okay.
And yeah, in the quiz too, yeah, I was mentioning something. Yeah. So see, what happens in NAT type questions, right? You answer something. Let's suppose the answer is 4.6 something. Okay. And if someone have answered, made some minor calculation mistake, got 4.2, he loses all the marks, right? So what will happen is, whenever you have an NAT question, after that you will have one EMQ type question. So yeah, if you got this wrong, we will EMQ question will only be based on the steps. You have to select only the steps. Okay, you have got the answer wrong, but you have selected the steps correctly, you will still get some marks for it.
Means calculation error. It considers calculation error.
Yeah, but if you got the answer correct, then this question won't be evaluated. Ignored, it will be ignored.
Okay.
So it's kind of bonus thing for you. Like if you are getting calculation wrong but know the steps, you won't lose all the marks. You will get some marks for
It's really
answering the
good.
steps.
It's
Okay.
good initiative.
It's a kind of makeup kind of that thing.
Yeah, because in NAT we don't know like how you are solving and things. Yeah, it's very common to make some calculation mistake in a 4-hour long test.
Yes.
So if you
Entering the text also happens mistakes normally.
yeah, so if you know the steps, you are taking the right steps. Like there also you will have to enter the comma separated value, something like that. But if you are doing it, you will get some marks for it, for correcting this. But if you got this question correct, it won't be checked for that. So there is nothing to
Maybe
lose
only
at all.
five marks or equivalent to NAT question.
No, not equivalent, some partial mark only.
Okay.
Sir, in graded assignment 5, question number 3, can you just explain it? Like
part 1.
Hello, question.
This one?
Yeah, part 1. Graded assignment.
Some classmate could not agree. Would stand. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, this one will be the pattern for quiz 2 for some NAT questions. Nothing to lose, just to gain only. Moving on to this third question. Okay. It says that there is a group photo, right? Some group photo, and in group photo there can be any number of students, teacher or something. So it states that one teacher is fixed, okay, and there are, in my question it says 7 classmates are here. So how many possible group photos I can have? Okay, it could be that there is a teacher and 1 classmate, teacher and 3 classmates, teacher and 4 classmates. Anything are possible, right? You have to just calculate it all. That's what the question was.
We don't have to consider the other people. Only we have to consider when the options are with the teacher, na sir?
Yeah.
See, like it's not like this question was there in that solve with us, that Q1 Q is there, 2 Q's are there, 1 Q is empty, and like that. In that we have to consider both the numbers so that like students are there.
Yeah,
whatever
here teacher is fixed. Yeah, you have to only focus on the students.
So see, for example, if we are considering teacher with 1 student, so we are not thinking about the other 6 people.
Yeah, it could be possible that there is 1 student, only 2 students, 3 students. So
maybe when in that case teacher is with 1 student only.
Yeah.
So we are not considering about the 6 other students. We have to think only about the 1 student at that time.
Yeah.
And 7 are there.
How many different photos you can have at the end of the day? Something like that.
No, I'm just trying to understand which aspect I have to think about when I'm answering this question. So I'm little confused with that. We had before this solve with us. In that Q was there. So
yeah,
I'm
there
little.
were 2 Qs. There were 2 Qs, right?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, but here you have to consider it only like
only 1.
Kind of, yeah, only 1 Q kind of.
Okay, sir. I was little like I was thinking what we have to consider, whether we have to consider other people or not. We are now it's clear that if it is 1, okay, 1. Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
So
Got it.
for a valid for to be valid, there should be at the teacher and at least one student in the
Yeah, at least one should be. Yeah.
then only it is valid.
So
Yeah.
we have to think like if it is 2 students, so just I'm thinking we have to think if it is 2 student, option will be like 2. Just thinking about that way.
Yeah, the two
Or
students, like if it's just like I have, let's say there are 3 students, A, B, and C, right? So either it could be A, B, A, C, B, C. So
so that part also we have to think, no, sir?
Yeah. You have to think all the cases you have to think. Yeah.
Okay.
So this does not mean, since it's a group photo, that all 7 classmates have to be there.
No, it's mentioned that there is at least one student with the teacher should be here in the photo.
They can be there, right?
It's not like only the teacher, at least one student should be along with her.
The minimum criteria for a valid photo, that is
yeah.
Here actually for practice, less number of questions are there in practice.
No. Every time you refresh, you will get new set.
Okay.
On every refresh, you will get a new set of 5 questions. It's not less. You have a lot of questions for it.
I have one question doubt in solve with us. Actually, I was not attended for the session. Later on, I watched.
Okay.
Seven people. How many ways we will arrange in 2 lines? Like that one question is that. Can I?
Yeah, let me just.
You cannot.
You remember the question number?
Second set of questions. 7 people in 2 lines. Yes, this one, security guard.
So, okay. In how many ways can 2 separate lines be created?
Yes.
Okay. So
Clear for me.
this one is clear, right?
No, not clear. Question is clear. Answer.
Answer. Okay. Answer 2 power 7. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at it in 2 different lessons. Let's look at it. One, the solution is given to you, right? These are the 2 lines, right? Line 1, line 2.
Yes.
And there are 7 close. So it's P4 so on up to P7, right? Now, if you look at the first person, he can go to any of it, right? He or she can either line 1 or line 2, 2 ways. Similarly, second person also have 2 ways. Third till on 7. So everyone has 2 ways, right?
Yes.
So it's kind of 2 raised to power 7, right? That's the solution given to you. If you don't want to think it that way, right? There could be many ways. Let's say this is your line 1, okay? This is your line 2. It is possible that all the 7 people go to line 2. One person in line 1, 6 in the line 2, right? 2 here, 5 here, 3, 4.
So these needs to be added, non-simultaneous.
Yeah, all these events are not simultaneous. Either this first case will happen or second. Okay. Till this step, it is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. If you look at in how many ways it is possible that all 7 go to line 2, it is only one way, right? No other way.
Yes.
Okay. For the second, there are 7 ways,
There are
right?
2 ways, na? 0, 7, 7, 0. 2 ways, na?
Yeah, here it is. The last case, it's 7, 0.
Okay. Okay.
That's also one way. Yeah, see, any one person can go to line 1, right? Either P1 can go, P2, P3, P5, P6, P7, right? We have 7 ways
7 ways.
for it, right?
Yes.
Okay. For the next one, it could be any 2, right? Either it could be any of the 2, right?
Can we solve it with permutation and combination formulas? That's what I want to ask you.
Yeah, you can do that. We will do it after
Sir,
that,
sir,
after third approach.
that second case of 1 and 6, right?
Yeah.
There, the order of those 6 wouldn't matter.
Wouldn't matter, yeah, because it doesn't matter if you are standing in this order or this order. These are the 3 persons standing, right? At the end.
So if the question was like, how can this 7 person arranged in these 2 lines?
7 person arranged in this,
in these 2 lines.
Within the lines, you have to do the arrangement, then yeah, then you will arrange them in 6 factorial base as well.
No, actually, arranging the lines, arranging the people, both two are different aspects, no? Here.
Yeah.
So the question is asking arrangement of lines. Am I right?
Okay, let me just check.
Because there was a question on the discourse that was similar to this, like 5 books in 2 shelf. How many ways they can be arranged?
Yeah, we will cover that as well. It's kind of similar to it. See, it's 2 separate lines can be created. It's not the arrangement. We just have to create the lines.
Okay.
So if I create a line using these 3 people in this order or in this order, these 2 lines are kind of same, right?
Yes.
So that's why there are only 7 ways. We don't have to arrange these 6. Also, if you see in term when we have to, 2 peoples in line 1. So if I have A and B or B and A, these are kind of same case, right?
Yes.
So here we are counting every case twice. So that's why we divide by 2 factorial.
Okay.
Similarly, for this, it will be 7 into 6 into 5 by 3 factorial and so on. And once you add it all, you will still get 128. Okay. And the third approach, we move to combination permutation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to choose people, right? I have to choose. Okay. Either go with line 1 or with line 2, because once you have chosen 1 people for line 1, the remaining 6 automatically goes to line 2, right?
True.
It's nothing like that. So yeah, see, for selecting 0 people, I can choose 0 people out of 7.
Yes.
And for the second, I will have to choose all the 7 out of 7. And I am doing this kind of simultaneously also, right? So 7C0, if you know it's 1, and 7C7 is also 1.
But actually, how it's become simultaneous, because one person came to line 1, and later on the line 2 will be filled, right? How to decide whether these are simultaneous or one after other?
Well, this is happening at the same time, right? At the same time, there are 0 people in line 1 and 7 in line 2. But if you look,
when we look at, one person will go to the line 1, later on second person will go to the line 2.
No, but the entire event will be completed when all of them are, either in line 1 or line 2. That is the entire event.
Yeah.
Okay.
These 2 events are not simultaneous, but within this, it is simultaneous.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. So yeah, this, let's just write it simple. So it is just 7C0 ways, right?
Yes.
Here you can choose 1 people over here, 7C1 ways, and remaining 6 goes here. So 6 is nothing but 1.
Yes.
So again, you have here 7C1 ways. Similarly, for the third, you will have 7C2 ways, 7C3 ways, 7C4, 7C5, 7C6, and 7C7, right?
Okay.
If you notice these 2 not happening simultaneously, you have to add them all.
Okay.
Okay, and there is a property for combinations. Let's say I have something like this, okay? NC0 plus NC1 plus NC2 going on till NCN. Right? If I have to add it all, it would be nothing but 2 raised to the power n. So if you add it all, it would be 2 raised to the power 7. You can also verify it by solving and adding. That would be 1, 7, 21, and so on. You can go. If you add it all, you will still get 128.
Okay.
Yeah, once you move to week 6, you will find week 5 problems also pretty easy because you can directly use permutation compilation.
The videos just today only.
Can you repeat?
Which case? Yeah. In which case we can use this 2 power n formula directly?
When in 2 raised to the power n, here it depends on how you approach the problem. If I want to approach like this, making these 8 cases, I will do something like that, right? Another way to think about the question is there are 7 people and everyone has 2 options.
Yeah, that's what. Whenever only 2 options, can we take it as 2 power n?
Yeah.
Generally.
Or you can, there are also possibility that you have 3 options. Let's say there are 3 lines.
Okay. That
Then
case?
it will be first person has 3 ways, second has 3 ways. It would be 3 raised to the power 7 in that case. So it's kind of depend on question.
So it's 3. It will be 3 power n.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because each person has 3 options, right? To go.
Yes, yes. It's clear now. Thank you.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir, one more doubt.
Yeah.
In practice assignment, how many numbers between 0 to 1 billion can be formed using 0, 1, 2 digits? Repetition is allowed.
Okay. 0 to 1 billion.
0 to 10 power 9.
10 power 9. Okay, and digits are?
0, 1, 2.
0, 1, 2 only, and repetition is allowed, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you between 0 to 10 power 9, it's between 0. I think it's then 1 to
9.
7, 8 times 9, right? So in short, you have to make 1-digit number, 2-digit number, so on and so forth, up to 8-digit numbers, right?
Yes, sir.
So making first digit, you have only 1 digit, and you can fill any of these 2 only, not the 0, right? For 2-digit, again at tens place, you can have any of the, you cannot have 0, right? But at here you can have any of the 3, right? Similarly, when you're having 3 digits, again there are 2 options, but 3 over here, and so forth. You can simply add them up.
Sir, 10 to the power of 9 means 9 nines we need to write now, sir.
No, 8 nines. If you add 1 to it, it will become 10 power 9.
As it's in between 0 to 10
Yes,
power
yes.
9.
Okay,
In
sir.
between. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Anything else?
Sir, I have just small query, just I want to confirm. When event will occur simultaneously, that means that time order matter.
No, order matter is a different thing. Simultaneously means you do multiplication. Like here, if you see, either I can form 1-digit number or 2-digit number. I cannot do both of them together at the same time or one after the other, right? So these are not simultaneous events. Either I will do this or I will do this.
Yes.
But within the 2-digit number, right? I have to fill these 2 places. So first I can fill with 2, and then all the 3 can come, right? So here you see I am doing kind of at the same time or one after the other, like filling first place and then move to second place.
Yes.
So that's a simultaneous sequence.
Okay.
But when we cannot do it together or at the same time, it's not simultaneous.
Sir, in this case, order matters.
Yeah, in this case, order matter because number 1, 2 is not same as 2, 1. These are different. So order matter.
Okay. Not.
Yeah. Anything else? Okay. How many of you completed the week 5 graded assignment as well?
The graded assignment completed, EMQ have to.
Yes, sir. Graded assignment complete, but EMQ not done.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of it's a new thing for you all.
So tomorrow we were supposed to have a session, right? Solve the last year's or last quiz question paper. Is it
Yeah,
happening?
yeah, Professor Usha ma'am is taking it.
Okay, so ma'am will be solving it.
Yeah, at 6:30 to 8:30 p.m.
Cool.
And yeah, she will be covering all the concepts of week 5 and 6 by using some previous year questions and breaking them into subparts. She will cover all the it's kind of a revision session.
Okay.
Is there any possibility to extend the week 5 date?
No, I don't think so because week 7 will also release in a few hours, I think. 16 Feb deadline. So, yeah.
Can you explain how to submit EMQ, sir? I'm facing difficulty. The resistance score is 0 for me.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, can you see the screen? This is the notepad I have opened. Okay, and suppose I want to answer question 1. Okay, so I will just write Q1 and the option number which I feel is correct for it. Let's say
So
1,
is
2,
it
3.
case sensitive?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay. So you have to write capital Q and then the question number. After that, you have to put the colon and then the option number which you feel is correct as comma separated values. Then you will have to do Q2 and let's say I have answer 2, 3. Then I want to answer question number 10 and also do it. Let's 9, 7. So you have to make sure that it's comma separated only. So check your file once. Then you can answer question 8. Okay, and so on and so forth. You can answer, right? Once you write it in the notepad, just save the file. Okay. And then go to the portal. And here you have to choose the file.
So there is no spaces, na?
Yeah, there is no spaces, but yeah, it's kind of good if you don't give spaces.
And so no need to put any full stops at the end, right?
Yeah, no full stop, nothing. Just change the line and type the question number, Q and then question number. Then
okay.
No space in any line. It's all without spaces. Okay, once you do that, just go to the portal. You have to choose file over here. Just select zip here, but still you have to choose the .txt file only. Okay. I have made one, I think. Okay. Let's say I have chosen this file. Then you can do the test run. Okay, so yeah, my test run tells me that the file length is as expected. Out of the 7 questions which I have attempted, all 7 have been written in correct format. So it's also telling me that yeah, I have written every question in the correct format. And once you are satisfied with it, like if your test run score is 100, you can just click on submit. Click on submit. That file format is as expected. And that test run score is just to tell you that whether you have submitted correct file or not. It has nothing to do with the overall score for this assignment. Okay, it is not reflective of actual evaluation.
We will get this assignment score. Will we get immediately?
Yeah, as soon as deadline ends, you'll get with feedback. So,
after the deadline.
Yeah.
Sir, in the demonstration that you gave, you wrote question number 10 before question number 8. If we do that, will it be evaluated?
Yeah, you can do it. It's not an issue.
Okay.
It's up to you. Yeah. Question order doesn't matter, but option should be in ascending order only.
Okay.
Okay. And
Sorry for asking again. Are you considering this marks percentage? No, is it valid? No.
For this, yeah, it consists of 30. I think you all have made the announcement by now. It's 30% for part 2 and 70% for part 1.
Okay.
There is some announcement. Yeah, distribution of weightage. Part 2 EMQ is 30% and part 1 is 70%.
सर इसमें ओनली जो टेक्स्ट फाइल आपने बनाया ओनली उसमें हमें क्वेश्चन का आंसर लिखना है कॉमा सेपरेटेड वैल्यूज ओनली दैट इज द ओनली थिंग ना सर
Yeah, you don't have to do zip. Only that txt file will be uploaded over here. Okay. And
sir, 400 is the actual score.
Can you repeat?
Yeah, EMQ questions are.
EMQ questions are.
Yeah, I mean, are they manually being checked or they will be automatically? I mean, computer
they will be
checked?
automatically checked.
Okay.
So that's why we have given you so much about the instructions how to answer, because it's computer evaluation. If you don't put it in the correct format or something, it won't be evaluated.
Right.
So that's why these conditions are here, that ascending order. You can also view the sample template file. That's how you have to answer.
Yeah, I tried to upload text file. It got uploaded.
Yeah, text file bit. And also for reference, you can go through this instruction related to bonus practice assignment. And if you just zoom out it a bit, you can also see the instructions for EMQ over here, right? Once you click on it, you can also see the slides on how to answer it, like what it is actually.
Right.
You can, there it is. This slide is explained in this video as well.
Okay.
In the first 10 minutes.
When it comes to the submission like GA, we can do a number of times.
Yeah, you can do it a number of times till the deadline date. And your final submission will be considered for evaluation.
Sir, is there you should follow the any specific file name? We can put any name we can put in. What file? Text file?
File name you can put it any, but it should be .txt format.
Okay, but name we can use anything.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
It's for EQN.
EMQ, yeah.
Yeah, ENQ.
It's extended matching question. Yes, it's like.
This type of questions will be for Qs and interim exams also.
Yeah, in quiz 2 it won't be exactly like that. In quiz it will be like, let's say there are some steps given to you. Okay, these 8 steps are given to you, and let's suppose there is an NAT question. Okay, and in NAT there are chances that correct answer is 4.6, but you have made some calculation error and you have input 4.2, so you loses all the marks, right?
Yeah.
So after NAT you will be having a EMQ type question. It is only based on the steps, no numerical values, only steps. So if you answer it correctly but got this one wrong, you will still get some partial marks.
If I'm unable to solve, I don't get any answer in the NET and I choose some steps, will I get some marks?
Yeah, then also you will get some marks. But if you get NAT correct, then this question won't be evaluated.
In a quiz and or in the interim exam, how we will make create the text file?
Here you have to there you will have to you get this box to fill, right? There you will have to enter the comma separated value.
Okay.
Sir, so for EMQ marks, for getting those EMQ steps mark, we have to put all the correct steps, like say 1, 2, 4, and 5 are the correct step. If we put just 1 and 2, are we going to get mark, or we have to put all the 4 correct steps?
It's kind of like it is possible. Okay, let's suppose for question 1, this is NAT, right? And you have answered it wrong. Then we move to this question 2, which is EMQ steps, right? And it is possible that correct options, let's say first 5 options are correct. Okay, but you have to enter only 3. And it could be any 3 of these, correct?
So those 5 are basically the steps that we have to follow to arrive at the answer for question 1, right?
Yeah.
So their sequence also matters?
No, sequence don't matter. You have to input the answer in ascending order of option numbers only. You have to input only 3. If within these 3 you have put, let's suppose you have put 1 and 2 only, you will get 2 by 3rd of the marks, right? But if you have put any option wrong, you will get 0 straightforward. It's something like that. So it will be disclosed as before the quiz 2, and you will be also given mock tests like that also.
Okay.
So when we are in the quiz 2, in the box we just write the options separated by commas. We don't have to write the question number followed by the colon.
Yeah. You have to just option number in the box for that question. We will give you practice and explanation on that.
We will have some other weeks graded assignment in that form.
No, for now it's only week 5. In week 7 also you won't be having. Later on weeks we will see if possible we will do. Okay. But in quiz 2 you will be having this.
So what will happen if we answer the NAT type incorrectly, but all the steps in EMQ are correct? Will we get full marks?
No, not full marks, only partial.
Because NAT was incorrect.
Yeah. But if you got NAT correct, you will get full marks irrespective of whether you have input steps or not.
Okay, so NAT takes priority over EMQ. Yes, okay.
EMP will be having only 5 weightage, 5 marks weightage.
No, only some points weightage, not full marks.
Okay.
So in case our EMQ is being evaluated, it means we can't get full marks, right?
Yeah, kind of. But you will still won't be losing all the marks just for minor calculation.
I understand. Thank you.
Yeah, that's just a bonus thing for you, nothing to lose.
Cool. Sir, one more question. Sir, actually what I understood कि हमारा जो concept है ना, अगर concept थोड़ा बहुत ही strong होता है, then we can even attempt the analytical questions which is coming in pages. So for that, actually, what exactly we need to focus? Because in the last exam, no, I just feel that somewhere I'm lacking. Like we need to build that concept in such a way so that even analytical questions, if it comes, we will be able to handle. So what is your strategical guidelines, sir?
See, EMQ is introduced for that only, that you're not doing some rote memorization of concepts and copying answer or something. Because you have to know the steps. Once you know the steps, these assignments are designed in that way that it tests your conceptual knowledge and not how you calculate, how you are getting answer. It's not about that. It's whether you know which concepts you are using or not. It's something like that.
Yeah, here anyway the point came, so I appreciate
in my
such a
assignment
nice question paper statistics. It was really good.
Yeah, you will be like, it's a plus point only, right? Nothing to lose, just to gain.
Sir, in my EMQ section, I'm getting to upload zip file. It's not
you have to
upload.
You have to click on zip only, but upload the text file over here. Okay.
Yeah.
You have to select zip here, but upload only the text file.
Okay.
And yeah, we have also started to giving you this question PDF. Okay. It is because so that you can download it. So you download it, and you can kind of, you know, let me just open it a bit. Okay. So okay, so yeah, it is because so you can, you know, just kind of place your questions over here, right, and scroll to the option side by side. Just go through the question, read the question over here, and so it's kind of to make the things easy for you. Right? This. That's why we are giving you the question PDF as well. You can solve it that way. You don't have to like scroll up and down again and again for each. Like read this question, then go up, and just open this question PDF file and scroll side by side to solve. Okay. Yeah. Anything else?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I think someone calling. Shall I continue?
Yeah. Continue.
Is that in one of the tutorial session, exactly I don't know, when we are having repetition is allowed, in that condition we can use the formula n power r like that.
Yeah.
Given,
okay.
sir.
Yeah. You
So
can
in that in the last open session, that is solved with this, I thought.
Okay.
So in that session for that particular formula, that line formula equation, last we discussed, one ma'am asked regarding how we got a 2 power 7. You last to explain, is it, sir?
Yeah. True. Yeah,
So
there are.
in that one, how the repetition is repetition allowed means what it means that how the same person arranged in same line. I can't get that point.
Okay, in that question, it's not kind of repetition. It by repetition allowed, it means one person goes to one line, then that line is still open for more. And for that question, you can think like that. But in general, repetition means suppose I have this word, right? I have to make 3-letter words.
Yes, for letter word means we can make it as
I can
repetition.
Yeah. Then I can use the word which I used at the first place. So in that case, it's 7. N equals 7 and R equals 3. Right? In such question, you use this n raised to the power or.
Okay, sir. But I can't get the exact idea for that. Repetition is allowed means at that time we can use the formula n power r like that. We mentioned. I take the notes like that.
Whenever
But
you have
that
to arrange.
line to question is not relevant to this.
Yeah, not relevant to it. When you have to do arrangements, okay, arrangement of objects. Like here, you are doing arrangement of alphabets, right? N is your total number of alphabets. You have 7. You have to arrange it in 3 places only. And repetition is allowed, right? In that case, it's n raised to the power r. In such question, it comes to the room.
Okay, sir.
And that line question is kind of different. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Sir, in activity 5.2, second question, the value of the expression n minus 2 factorial by n minus 1 factorial. By giving example, substituting with some numerical, I got it. But is there any other way? I mean, there is any formula or anything?
Which question?
Activity 5.2, second question.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, there is. The question is n minus 2 factorial over n minus 1 factorial, right?
Yes, sir.
You know how to open factorials? Like if I have to open n factorial, it is n times n minus 1 factorial, right?
Okay.
So here, if you see in numerator, we have n minus 2 factorial. But in denominator, if I open it, right? So here instead of n, we have n minus 1.
Okay.
So it will be n minus 1, right? Times minus 1 of this n. And minus 1 factorial, right?
Okay.
So it's n minus 2 factorial upon n minus 1 and minus 2 factorial. So these two gets cancelled out.
But I was not aware of this opening of factorials.
It is in the lecture 5.2.
Lecture, okay, okay. I'll go through it again. Okay.
Mentioned in factorial.
Yeah, it is based on only on the factorials thing.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
And one thing, just a request. During the ma'am session, she's going to conduct, right? She will.
Yeah.
So during that session, can we connect through video, if possible? Because it's good to see ma'am's face while speaking.
Yeah, ma'am will keep her video on most probably. I am not sure, but yeah, your voice won't be allowed to turn it on. Okay.
Because it's good to look at her while she's speaking.
Yeah, she will. Yeah, like you will enjoy her lecture. Like it's really great.
Because I think ma'am actually highlights the important points.
Yeah, ma'am will, like Usha really teaches. Like,
Yeah,
you will
yeah.
enjoy her lecture. She is teaches really well. Yeah.
But is it the first
Sir,
time?
I have doubt in one of the question. Means, can I ask or later?
Yeah, ask.
Sir, I am having doubt in practice assignment 5. Question number 3. I have exact question which I have doubt. That is n less than r, n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial.
N factorial upon r factorial n minus r factorial. Okay.
Means what this question is actually telling me means should I open it or what? Unable to get this question actually.
I think question is like this expression is equivalent to, and you are given some 4-5 option, right?
Okay, okay. Means I was not able to get what this question is actually.
Yeah. You have to solve each expression and see whether it's same or not. Which are the same you will take.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
like that.
Also, sir, actually, I haven't qualified. Okay. There was some mark issue which I should mail them. But so is it okay that if I means
is it in the stats
attend this?
one? Yeah,
Yes,
it's
sir.
okay.
I have
What's the mark
completed
issue?
actually. I have completed week 5. I thought that means I will pass, but due to some marks discrepancies, there is some mark problem. So that's why.
Why you think
They
there is
said I
some
am
mark
failed.
problem?
So I have completed actually graded assignment 5. I know that I will not be getting any marks, but I want to know means if I can attend this or not.
Yeah, you can attend. But why do you think there is some mark discrepancy?
Sir, actually the thing is that when question was coming to me, means the question was loading very slowly, and all those issues happened. One time the is what happened was that when I completed English and moved to CT, when I returned back to English, all the answers were deleted, and I have to redo each of that. I am not sure means what happened, but there was some server issue. I have also talked with the today's team who were handling those sessions in the morning, and they said that they will do audit review. So I am waiting for the response sheet first of all.
Okay. So this was the issue. Like the marks discrepancy, it's like you have calculated it from the answer key and you are not getting that much marks.
Yeah, sir. But for the rest of the subject, I am getting. Means there was some server issue. Maybe my answer got deleted. They said that even if I have clicked on even once, they will see that and they will refer to me after that. So I'm just waiting for that.
Okay, so it's only the English marks happening or
No,
others.
only statistics marks, sir. Means I should supposed to get 41%, but I am getting only 25%.
Okay, so
For
that's
rest
because
of
of
the day, I
server
have
issue.
scored very well. I have scored very well.
Okay, okay. Anyone else also have had this math experience?
There was a person, means he is the most aged person in the group. He also told that they have, and today also someone said that they had this problem.
Marks are released
for
And
qualifiers.
answer sheet, and yes, marks are released. You can see in the dashboard.
for term student quiz one,
No,
the marks
no,
are
no.
released.
Only qualifier.
Okay. So
So
they are releasing it differently for term student
Yeah,
and
yeah.
qualifier. Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, so I will be attempting the March
sir.
one, and they said that they will take
Sir?
best of the 2 marks. So no issue with that. But yes, I will contact the support team also. But
Okay, so you are
basically
having
the
this.
issue for this issue was that for this section, this ma'am has given only 2 videos and 8 tutorial videos. Okay, it is
Yeah.
not in, means I am unable to
Yes,
understand when to use which type of, means and or I understand. But suppose we
You
are
have
said
to
that
go through
they.
week 6. Purandu, you have to go through week 6 videos. Then it's
Okay, then only I can do.
then yes, there
No,
are
no, no.
4
Week
videos.
6
Try to
will
go through.
enhance
That's
you.
better.
Actually, what happens is we used to have both week 5 and 6 only in the week 6 only.
Okay.
There was no week 5 content earlier. It was a break week. But now we have added just 2 lectures in week 5 and remaining 4 in the week 6.
Okay, so means I have to watch all together. I have completed week 5 with the whatever ma'am told. So I have
Yeah.
completed that because
Week
that
6
was
is
enough
complete.
to do week 5.
Yeah, that's enough to do week 5.
So I have completed that. So I have to go to week 6. Okay, but means it the examination, it will come from week 1 to 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, and yeah, I think Aditya also want to say something. Please. Did you also have some mark discrepancy or something? He's getting 7 mute all day.
no, they said they will look into the issue. So I am very assured.
In the quiz, in the quiz.
Your voice is
breaking. Yeah, it's breaking.
No, sir. In the quiz, we will be asked from 1 to 8, right?
Yeah, 1 to 8.
Yes, for term you have to go for 1 to 8.
For quiz 2, it's 1 to 8.
Yeah, quiz 2.
Okay. The mass discrepancy issue, you feel it's only in the statistics because of that server issue, right?
Yes, sir. Means I have saved all the answers for English, and it was later what I got was according to what I have calculated. But for stats, it's not according to what I calculated. I can't say anything from my side because I don't know what happened. Either my answer didn't got answer means submitted,
is it
or
for the MCQ, MSQ or NATs?
sir, I think it is for MSQ.
Okay, not for NATs, right?
NATs, what happened was I had got only 45 minutes. 15 minutes there means for 15 minutes, I was switching between maths and statistics. Okay. So I have got only 14 minutes due to this issue. That question was loading very late for me. So what I did was I submitted all those which I felt easy, and for both the two which we have to calculate the NATs, that I haven't done. For the covariance one, I have done. I have given the answers. But for that that opening formula one, that nx bar one, I thought that it will be very hectic. So I just went ahead and solved all those week 1 and week 2 concept questions.
Okay, yeah. That's good. Okay, if it's in
Stem and leaf were too easy, but you don't have time. Stem and leaf were really deadly easy questions. Last
I
question.
know, means if I would have time, then I could have done it, but 45 minutes was not enough to do the calculations.
Did you report to your center, like you asked for some more time because of that issue? Something like that?
Actually, I asked, but they said that they can't give it. Actually, I contacted them. First, I contacted them. They said that it will be fixed within 2 to 5 minutes. For English, it was fixed. But again, it started happening for statistics and CT. CT1 question I marked as right. When I returned back, I changed the answer. Okay. When I returned back once again, I saw that my old answer was given. It was not updated. This type of things happened. I don't know what was the issue, but this happened, sir.
Okay. I think in CT, okay, let's not do that. Okay, so yeah, if it's MCQ, MSQ, they will resolve it. Yeah.
Sir, all right. What do you mean by all right? That I want to know.
I mean, if it's MCQ, MSQ, like it's easy.
No, I calculated. I have given the right answers actually.
Yeah,
I remember all those answers.
Then they will resolve it because it's easy to know whether you clicked, which one you clicked before or after.
Yeah, they said even if I have clicked once, then they will give the marks.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can attend, right?
Yeah, you can attend.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone, anything else?
Sir, the question I had asked for the practice assignment 5, the one of the 3-digit numbers.
Yeah.
When I calculated it using your method, I'm getting 13 out of 20, which is not.
It's 14 out of 20.
14 out of 20.
Yeah. You're missing one.
Okay, then I must have made a mistake. I'll go back again.
Yeah, only one case you are missing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anyone, anything else? Or
sir, when are we going to get the scores for quiz 1?
I'm not sure, but it's gonna take some, I think 3-4 days at least.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah. So, okay. Any other thing to discuss, or shall we close?
Sir, that pill problem in this one only means which I asked. In that one only, there was a pill problem. Suppose Alzheimer patient had to take medication thrice a day. One.
Okay.
If it is visible, then okay, or else I can dictate it.
Yeah, just okay. I think I can open. Okay, 1 minute. I had it all at one place, so I can open it maybe. It's week 5, right?
Yeah, sir. It's in week 5. Same assignment which I asked right now.
Okay, let me just.
Basically, the wordings, it's very confusing sometimes. Like an Alzheimer patient has to take medication thrice a day. She needs to take one blue and one black pill in the morning, one green and one yellow pill in the afternoon, and one blue and one black pill in the evening. She doesn't know what color pills to take, but knows that she needs to take 2 pills each time.
Okay.
Yes, this one, sir.
Okay, so one blue, one black. One green, one yellow, and one blue, one black again. She doesn't know what color to play, but 2 pills, assume there are infinite numbers.
She doesn't know that which color she will be taking, but she will be taking 2 pills.
In how many ways can she take pills in a day? Order of taking order does not matter. Does not matter. Okay. Blue for. Okay, so what's like? Where did you?
So the answer is 216.
Okay.
How 216?
How 216? Okay, because if you notice, there are only blue, black, 4 colors. What is it?
Okay, we have 4 colors. Okay.
4 colors, right?
Yes.
And you have to take 2. Like first pill you can take, and for second you have remaining
Sir,
three
but
options.
order doesn't matter.
That's why we divide it by 2. Because
Okay.
when you do this 4 times 3, you are considering blue, black, and black, blue as different cases. So every case is counted twice. So that's why we divide by 2. So 6.
But sir, order doesn't matter
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, order does
So
not matter. That's why we divide by 2.
okay.
Because
basically how the way I approach problem is not like this. Actually, I just make blue and black and
okay.
see if there are 2 pills. And if
Mhm.
there have been given a blue and a black, green and a yellow, blue and a black, and she had to take 2 pills, then if she had to take 2 pills and there are 4 colors, then I just take 4 factorial divided means 4 factorial. But why we have to divide by 2? Now it became clear, because order matters. Order doesn't matters.
Yeah, because you're actually black, blue is only one case, but we are considering it twice because of order change.
Okay, so we are dividing it by 2 to reduce that effect.
Yeah. Or you can also make cases, right?
Yeah, case 1 also I understand, but basically this is the approach that I generally use. If we have to take 2 pills and there are 4 colors, then for the next one we have only 3 options left.
Yeah, these 3 will be the possibilities, right?
Okay. Sir, I have a question regarding that tutorial. Tutorial 1. There was that married man and woman question. Sir took it from the woman perspective. Means, can we do it from the men perspective? Because I tried it and it even got close to the answer.
Same
Yeah,
answer you will get.
you will get same answer. Okay.
Can you do it, please, from the men's perspective?
Okay, so there are 6 men and 4 women, right? So let's say no. Men and 4 women, right?
Yes.
And 3 married couples.
Yes.
So what's done in the video is
they took 4 women.
Yeah, out of 4, 3 are married, right?
3 are married.
4 out of 4, 3 are married. So that only 4 cases, right? That's and after that,
there are 6 men. Then again, it will be 4 men only. But we don't know which order it will work.
Yeah. So for the which order? So for first we will have 6 ways, 5 and 4.
5 ways and 4 ways.
So the answer is 4, 6, 5, and 4, right?
Okay. And 4 times is because of that there are 4 women.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's switch to men's perspective.
Men's perspective, yeah.
Out of 6 men's, you have to choose 3 men's first, right?
Because there are 3 married couples.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, right? And any of the 6 men's can come here. Any of the remaining 5, remaining 4. But order does not matter, right? Whether I select M1, M2, M3, M1, M3, M2. I am selecting only these 3 men's to be married.
Yes.
So if you notice and make cases over here, you will see that M2, M1, M3, M2, M3, M1, and M3, M1, M2, M3, M2, M1. These 6 cases are the same.
Only 6.
So you have to divide it by 3 factorial or 6. Okay?
Okay, I got it. I didn't divide it by 3 factorial.
So yeah, it's 20, like 5 times 4.
Means if order doesn't matter, then we have to divide it.
Yeah, by the factorial of this selected R, you can say.
Okay.
Yeah, once you go through the week 6, you want to do it like that. It's like from 6, you have to choose 3. 6, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, this is much better.
And for formula for it is 6 factorial upon 3 factorial times 3 factorial. So if you open it, you will get this expression only.
Okay.
So
sir, this type of formula also, there is also one formula present in the graded question, this type of, I guess.
Yeah, because the values are, this formula is told to you, right? In the 5.2. But the use of this formula is pretty much easy. The way you are solving problems of week 5, you won't be doing it. You will be doing it with the week 6 concepts, but week 5
Then
is
week 6 concept will be means if I know the week 6 concept, then these questions will be okay for me. No?
Yeah, that will be pretty easy.
Much
Easy way to
easier.
solve.
That's what I'm telling you. If you have time, go through the 4 videos. That's enough. And later on, go to week 5
Yeah.
and do the questions.
If you can,
Yeah, I can go
watch
through
only.
the whole week 6. No issue with that.
Yeah,
Because
if you
I
can,
will be giving the qualifier again, attempt 2. So I will have plenty of time.
Don't
These
think
marks will not be
so.
added.
Don't think
you
so.
have to
It will be
wait for the
positive.
support. Yeah, it's
Don't think
possible that they
negative.
will do it.
If they fix, then it's okay. Means I will go through these videos. No issue with that.
Yeah, and it's
We
also
have means this is
possible.
week 6 is week 9. No? On 9th of Feb is the submission date.
Yeah, but if you go through week 6 and then solve the week 5 questions, it won't take you, hardly take you 10 to 15 minutes, even for graded assignment.
Okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
it's kind of very limited.
Okay, okay, sir. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, and also at tomorrow's session, all your doubts will be cleared mostly. Okay. You won't be having that permutation combination doubt. And yeah, ma'am will be covering week 6 concepts, so it's better if you come prepared for that.
Okay, sir.
So
That ma'am session 1 will be on which day, sir?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow only. So means one day to prepare for week 6.
Yeah, because ma'am will be doing the complete revision for week 5 and 6 both. So if you
Okay,
haven't
okay,
go through the
okay.
videos, then it won't be much beneficial.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else?
sir, in that same question in that week 5 tutorial 1, what I
Yeah.
did was actually I just read the question and I thought that to form a couple, I just need 3 men and 3 women. So I
Yeah.
directly wrote the formula 6C3 multiplied by 4C3. And where have I made the mistake? I'm not able to understand.
No, it's not. It's wrong.
Okay.
No?
The way you have only chosen 3 men's, right?
Yes.
And 3 women's. Okay. But within here, if you see that it is possible that these are married couple, these are married couple, or these are married couple.
Yes.
So you have to take all these possibilities, right? One can, yeah, you have only chosen it, but you haven't arranged it. You haven't made the pairs. You have to make all the pairs like that also.
Okay, understood, sir.
Okay. Anything else? Yeah, someone was saying, ma'am, is ma'am taking the first time? No, ma'am is not taking it first time. Last term, she took it for week 7.
Yeah, I asked whether okay. Because I've never attended a class. So.
Yeah, this term we are planning to have some more like week 5, 6, and also we will try to fix one for week 7 if possible. Okay, and yeah, those lectures are also available on the YouTube. You can also go through that.
Oh, it will be in YouTube. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, anything else, or shall we close?
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.